I'm so excited to be here. My name is Jack, my pronouns are they, them, theirs, and happy Transgender Day of Visibility! Yeah! I am highly visible! I am transgender! You are looking at me, we have all satisfied the requirement of today! Thank you! I've been thinking a lot about constructs lately, like big, heavy constructs. And if the first thing that comes to your brain is an enchanted suit of armor with 20 AC and can do 2 attacks per turn, you are a nerd, and I love you. And also, that's not quite what I'm talking about. I'm talking about social constructs. For example, when I was young in the 8th grade, I identified with the phrase, "I'm not like the other girls. I'm a cool girl, okay? I'm one of the boys." And that's a phrase we're not allowed to say anymore. That's a phrase that we're not allowed to identify with. It's cringe, you're being a try-hard, maybe you've internalized misogyny, blah, 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 I don't know. But when I was young, that's the best thing I had for my gender. That was the only words that I had. I didn't have transgender or they, them pronouns. I had, I'm not like the other girls, and I'm super cool. The other thing I love about that phrase is, who were these other girls? Where were they? I never saw them. Maybe they were in Kansas, I don't know, but they surely weren't my friends Caitlin, Carolyn, or Ashley. And I've realized now that the other girls were fake, like they don't exist. They're a construct. They're a patriarchal construct. And they represent an idealized form of femininity that is completely unattainable. So if the other girls are a patriarchal construct, shouldn't we not want to be like them? Furthermore, if they were real, I don't think they would be hurt if like, I didn't want to be like them, okay? I wore this today. And, honestly, if they're just constructs, maybe they're obviously immune to psychic damage, so anything I say won't hurt them. Thank you. I've been also thinking, in terms of constructs, I've also been thinking a lot about sports ball. Do we remember sports ball? It was an awesome word. If someone came into your workplace and was like, "I saw the big game last night," you'd be like, "Haha, sports ball," and you would own them. You were insufferable, and I loved it. Because for the longest time, the last 100 years, sports has been the major American pastime, and sports ball was a really beautiful way of making fun of it. But sports is a big, heavy construct, and it had an immediate reaction to sports ball. Just let people like things, okay? That's what people said when you said sports ball after a while. Just let people like things. And I love that, because I open a pack of magic cards every day at work. And I do this in secret. Because if I let my coworkers know, I don't think they would say, "Just let people like things." And now that I've come out to you as someone who plays Magic the Gathering, I know there's a stereotype, okay? I know there's a stereotype that people like me don't shower and we spend lots of money on those cards. I'm not like the other Magic card players, okay? I'm a cool Magic card player. I only buy the Dungeons & Dragons and Magic the Gathering crossover set. It's very cool. Very cool. Just let people like things. But truly, I've been thinking about the constructs that we choose to defend, and I've been framing this as a choice, right? Like, we have constructs we choose to defend, but if you think about it, constructs are big and heavy, and usually made of dwarven metal, and deep underneath in caverns of Skyrim, and you have to go and defeat them to finish your stupid fucking quest. And they have a lot of inertia. Right now, there's some huge gender constructs right now that have a huge amount of inertia in the United States. And we're starting to see some reactions to that. There's a lot of laws. And while I think it's really easy to think that this is coming from a place of hate, I honestly think it's just inertia about 80% of the time. I'm going to leave us on one more thought. If I'm going to be honest with y'all, deep down, I think they, them pronouns are kind of cringe. And I don't want to lose y'all, okay? This is Somerville. We were like the beta test for they, them pronouns. I know this. There's a reason why I'm here. But it's something that's very new to a lot of people. And as somebody, and sometimes people misgender me. And when they misgender me, sometimes I let it go. Because I want to be one of the cool trans, okay? I'm not like the other trans. I'm one of the cisgenders. I don't get mad about pronouns. Thinking about all this, the next time I see someone doing something and it doesn't hurt anyone else, I'm just inclined to let them like that thing, okay? Just let people like things. And let trans kids play sports ball, okay? That's my show, everybody. Thank you so much.
Check, everybody. Are we taking pictures? Dungeons and Dragons. Yeah, like I totally get that.